Yeah, so welcome to the Origin Software Private Limited. Here today I explain you this WhatsApp admin panel. So basically here we understand what's the functionality we have and what functions we use and what features we had we can use there. So let's start. Here as you are seeing there are some options which we had given. What actually it means, it's basically all. All means whatever your all messages in your inbox section, that if you click on unread, then it specifies and only the unread messages. So you don't get all contact sections, but you can only get where you don't read any messages. Here it's one-to-one, where it's a one-to-one conversation, like a single context or individual context. So here you can find it. Now it's a group section. Simply all your groups you can see there. So it really filter out your sections like, and here it's awaiting reply. So it filter the contact lists which are waiting for your replies. And now it's saying as business. There are some business chats and business contacts we have, and these are officials. So yes, and here are all the contact sections. So these are actually the filter buttons. According to your requirements, you can click on each button and get what you want. So now let's move to and understand some features and functionalities here. So here it's a broadcast. Let's see. Here in broadcast, we simply had select contacts, which is one-to-one. Like one-to-one contacts means we can select it from here. Contacts. So we have contacts here. A single individual contacts here. Yeah, we can save it and they use. Now if we want to upload any file, so we can upload it from here. Simply click on that. It can directly send you to your file system. From there you can choose your files and simply upload it. Yeah. And this is one-to-one. Now next is groups. Groups means like, okay, if you want to select some particular groups in which the contacts are. So here we can choose our groups from here and we can save it. Also there are tabs similar to that. Here we have some options like if you want to allow the repeat phone numbers. If you want to allow, then simply click, and if you don't, then don't. Here you can enable link preview, and here mention all group participants and messages. So these are broadcasts. Here is one important section which is templates. Templates are basically what? Sometimes we want to send some videos, some documents, some images. So from here, with the messages, we can also add images, videos, documents, audio, and context. Also some buttons if we want to share. So we can. Here are variables. So variables basically includes the first name, the last name, to the and the contact name and the WhatsApp name and the group name. So here we can simply select this templates which we make it as there is no save template, so we can first save and use from there. And here are the delays, like sending delays, like in how much delay the message will be sent. So here there we can simply increase this 4 seconds, 5 seconds, or we can also decrease it. But there is a catch. We cannot delay below 3 seconds because it's actually lead your account ban. So use minimum 3 seconds or higher. You can choose 4 seconds. Here is maximum seconds are there 10. Now, if you want to add message, you can. add it from here. Now let's go to the templates part. Yeah. So that will templates. Basically what happens in we can click add templates. We can enter the name of the template, what we want to choose. Let's suppose let's have the template name according to your choice, and then maximum length should be 70, and now it's here we can see it, we are just making the template for whom, like our one-to-one contacts or for any groups or tabs. So from here you can choose personal personalized value we can use from here. It's simply broadcast to your selected individuals with personalized values like value 1, value 2. Here it's a template style. It's a message. You can also choose images, videos, and according to your needs. And simply enter some text. And here are variables. Variables are simply the first name, the last name, and the contact name, which we want to include. Like, for example, my name is 𝗪𝗵𝘁𝗀𝗵𝗃, so use 𝗪𝗵𝘁𝗃, then last name. If you want to add some title, then contact name. So yeah. Now attachments, we can add the attachments from here, from clicking add images, and simply save it. And whatever templates we add is the status of add templates which we add here will show here. Like template for what, which type of template it is, the modified data, the status, and the actions we take on that, those templates will be shown there, will be recorded there. So yeah, now let's move to schedule broadcast. So here we can add schedule broadcast from here, like choose target, choose message and delay, schedule and action, review submit. So enter a schedule broadcast name. Want to same like you want to allow duplicate numbers or not. So you can simply, if you want to allow, just check in. If you don't, check out. Now select context, same as like one-to-one message to individual chats or contacts. Phone number with country code. Like if you want to really add some phone numbers, so you have to specify like which country code you are using. If you are in India, you can simply use the +91 code, which is the Indian code, and then after that you can add your number. So from here you can upload your files, and from here you can select your contact numbers if you want to select. For groups, it is for messages for groups. So from here you can select the groups, and same as for tabs. And whatever schedule and broadcast to add will be shown there. Their names, their status, and the actions which you taken on them. Now let's move to the notes part. So here we can make notes for our uh, like if you want to add something, or if you want to note some important things, some important messages, or some important meetings, so we can simply click on add notes. We can enter our topic, like for what, like I choose my website, or you can add note for whom, like for any kind of group or for any contact one-to-one. Simply you can choose from here, and now add the note, type here, and save it. The note will be saved there. Now if you want to see it, you can see it from here with what notes it, like hello everyone on how are. If you want to clone, you can clone it. If you want to edit, you can also edit from there. So you can go and then edit your things, your text, and simply save it. It will save. Also, you can copy this note. Now, if you want to delete, you can delete it from here also, or you can check in and remove selected. So yeah. So whatever notes you add will be just shown there, as the format is the name of your note, the modified date, like on which day you modified it, as it is 7/9/2024, and the time, and the actions you take on them. So now let's move to, yeah, these are some important settings which you want to explain you. The first is blur settings. As we're seeing there, I just blurred my context profile DPs. the conversation and the numbers and the name. So now let's click on. If we just check out this, then you can see you were able to see the messages I had in with my contacts. If we just now let's display photos DP. Now you can able to see the DPs. If you just check in, now it's get blurred. So simply these are some functionalities there which you can change according to your needs. And profile names also you can blur. Now you are not able to see the profile names. Blur conversation, which basically means that you can blur the conversation. Conversation means okay. I just click on this. So here you are not able to. One second. Yeah, here you are not able to see the messages like when, but if they are hovering it, you are able to see. So let's understand this what it is actually. So here we are checking to display conversation on hover. So when you hover, you can see the messages, but if you don't, you can't. So if you want like no. If even if you're hovering and you don't want to display the conversation, simply just check out, and now go blur settings, check out, and now simply go on this. Yeah. Now if you're hovering it, you are not able to see the messages, what conversation you have with this contact. So yeah, these are some settings. According to your preferences, you can use it. Now you are able to see the contact, the chat, everything. But if you want to blur it, you can blur it from here. Now next, the WhatsApp link generator. So here simply you have to enter the country code, which is +91 of India. According to your preference, you can choose the country code from here. And now just enter the contact, enter the message, and create the link. Or you can also reset it from here. Now move to utilities. So if you want to show only profile icon in chat list, so let's. So now you are just only able to see the profile sections on your dashboard. But if you check out, even you can see the numbers and the contacts names and everything. So also enable link preview if you want to enable. If you don't, just don't. Export contact contacts. So here export contact from like from connect or from group or from broadcast from tabs. Simply you can choose like if you want to export your contacts from the chat list, so you can select here, or from saved contacts from chat list, or any unsaved contacts from the chat list. So you have different options here provided. Now if you want to enter default names for unsaved numbers, you can give any default name, like the contacts are not saved, you can give any kind of name, unknown numbers, like kind of this. Simply you can reset it, download the text, download any kind of Excel files or CSV. From group, simply all groups, all contacts. You have lots of options like all groups, all contacts, all groups saved contacts, all groups unsaved contacts, all contacts from a specific kind of a group, or save contacts from a specific group. Like if we don't want to choose all the groups, we only want to choose a specific business group. So you can select that group, and if you only or and in also that if you only want the saved contacts, so you can choose this option. So according to your preferences, you can use it. Now here is from broadcast. So they're same the same pattern like all broadcasts, all contacts, save contacts. So there are different options. You can choose it from tabs or export contacts sort by default, or you can name it also. So these are some features. Now there are group features also. Simply you can duplicate group finder. Here it is bulk group joiner. Like if you want to join uh, a group with a very bulky context, so you can choose there. If you want to destroy some groups, you can go there. And to clone a group, you can go there. There's some important notes here. Just keep in mind. that please be cautious while using your features, which is like these features excessively and erasing behavior that violates the rules, the WhatsApp rules basically. And your WhatsApp account could be permanently blocked. So when we are just accessing these features and we are using it, so we should keep in mind, okay, we don't just cross or just don't follow those rules which are from the WhatsApp side. Yeah. So we are done with this. Uh, Now let's move to here, workflow. Mm, okay, let's- Yeah, so simply now we understand what really the workflow is. So here we can add our workflow from there. We can add enter our workflow name, execution of workflow, one to one or groups. If you're here is a catch. If you own the workflow status, then only you can available to use. And if it is off, then it means it is a saved state and it is not accessible. So if you want to access it, it should be on, and if you don't, you can simply switch to off. And here are some key. Yeah, this is very important. That this is we can also add keywords like if some messages content. So you can simply select keywords here like price. If some messages contains that keyword price related, so what kind of message we should execute for a specific word simply. Word match, start with the words, end with the words, contain the words. So there are different sections we have. And from there, the same, the template type, you can add messages, documents, contexts. Yeah. Now, let's schedule broadcast. Like where we are before. We are at this setting. Yeah. WhatsApp link, utilities, export data. Yeah. So now let's move to the tabs sections. So simply, tab section simply what I explained in there. These are some filtering tab sections, which if we want to uh, make it visible on your dashboard, so you can simply make it visible from here. Let me know. Yeah, simply make it visible from here. If you don't want to, then you cannot. Like I had unread messages, so first make it visible. Yes. So now we have text chat groups. So there are different tabs. You can simply click on add tab. All. Yeah. Yeah. So from there, if you want to show these tabs on your profile, you can simply make it visible or you can remove it from here. Like you can hide it or you can make it visible. Or you can also create your own tab. Like you can add the title and add some details about the tab and just start from and end with some content and search here. Or you can also select chats or groups from there and you can simply save it. If you want to select all, you can choose select all and all gets selected. Yeah, so you can add also a tab. Now it's time to go for workflow. Yes. So workflow is basically you can add workflow from there. Like enter the name example here, welcome workflow. Execution of workflow is simply one-to-one, or you want to set it at one-to-one, or you want to deal with groups. So you can also choose groups, or if you want to execution workflow to one-to-one, you can choose to one-to-one. It's like a single indivisible context. So here the same, when the template status is on, it is available to use. You can access it. If it is off, if you switch it off, then you are not accessible to use it. It is not accessible. So if you want to access it, you have to make it switch on. Yeah. Execute conditions, like execute for every incoming messages. Like if you want to execute this for every incoming messages, you can. If you execute for every new chat, so you can. If you execute for selected keywords, like okay, if some messages only contains the particular keywords, then only we want to execute this. So these are some conditions which is applied. According to you, you choose your own conditions. Execute for a specific words, you can specify the code here. Simply the templates, you can add templates from here, message videos, add the text variables, select templates, the minimum second delays, maximum seconds. Now save it and move. And all your workflow, the workflow you added will be shown there. We'll keep record here. You can see and see the name of the workflow, the execution of the workflow, the keywords which you mentioned, the modified date, like on which date you modify, the status, and also the actions you perform on those workflow. So yeah, now let's move to schedule. So here is in the schedules, you can add schedules like add schedules once, like you only want to add your schedule for one time, or you can want to repeat it. So according to your choice, you can choose here the like for what for whom you are just planning the schedule. So you can select it from here, any particular context or any groups. Now let's move to templates type. If you want to enter some text, you can add it. Also, as there's an important part of a schedule that you can you have to specify the date and time, like for what time and date you are setting it. So here from here you can change the month and the date and year, and here from you can set the time. So yeah, you can save it and move. Now let's go to the reminder parts. Like sometimes we want to we set the reminder. Okay, at this time or on this day we have to perform this task. So we can add a reminder for that work. Like from here we can set the date and time on which day and which time we want to remind, and we can remind for what. We can select the contacts and groups, and the topic we can enter it. The details of the topic we can enter it, and whatever reminders we add is shown here: the name, the date of the reminder, and the status, and the action performed on them. Now it's basically your about yourself, your details like your device name, your contact number, your plan details, your managed license key, your advanced tools, settings, request features, watch tutorial, language. Language basically we can prefer what language you want to choose. So yeah, now these are some privacy policies. Let's see some plan details. Here I choose the premium value. So here my plan name is premium, and the date and end date of my plan is 6 November 2025. Also manage subscriptions, remove fee, change fee. According to you, you set your plan details. These are basically your plan details. The email you use, the license fee, the plan name. So yeah. Now let's move to manage license fee. You can enter your license key here and just search for it and manage it from there. Nothing much. Mm. Now let's see the advanced tools we had. Simply the same tools which I explained in this. These are the same. So yeah, nothing much. Now settings. Yeah, settings is important. First, we understand the setting. What is it is showing current status online. Like if you want to share, if you want to enable the online mode. Okay, you are in your online mode, then it will activate your workflow, which we understand there, your schedules, your reminder, and schedule messages functions in the background. But if you're in your offline mode, then it just the functions of this workflow schedule reminder will be disabled in the background. So simply it's a status. Now it's a CR custom attributes, your full name, phone number, email, gender. From here you can perform the actions like you make this visible or you want to hide it. You can add the CRM custom attributes from there also. Now there are some tags, then import export data. Next is request features. So here we open a new tab for that, but we will use it here. It's taking some time to load. It simply just show you the features and yeah, we are loading the extensions to enhance your experience simply. Now, yeah, watch tutorials. So that's all at my end. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much.